All right, guys, we are in the archery workshop today. Going to be testing out this 200 spine mega stiff arrow, not mega stiff for 100-pound compound bow, but mega stiff for the 65-pound recurve. So we want to see how it flies, and we're going to be shooting some of our new broadheads we picked up from Cabela's the other week. And I want to see just kind of how small a hole these broadheads leave. And so we use the pumpkins to test it out. It's a 4-blade. You can actually remove one of those blades, but it's 85 grains, and it is just under 2 inches long, maybe 1 3/4 inches, and 7/8, guys. 7/8 inches wide for the main blade, and I think a 1/2 inch wide for the bleeder. Let's open these up. We'll get you those measurements. I was really debating on getting the Beast mechanical broadhead, just because of the flex tech, but after hearing John Luss from Luss Archery Adventures talk about how it takes 22 pounds of force to actually get it to close, and when it does close, it closes down to 0.66 inches, which is pretty small. It's going to flex right back up, and I feel like, well, as far as mechanicals go, I don't think you get a better penetrating broadhead. That Beast will outperform, I would say, probably any other mechanical. I mean, very limited in my testing, but just based on the math, I mean, you go down to almost 1/2 inch. That's a lot less surface area you're going through a medium, which is going to really preserve kinetic energy and momentum. And just it's interacting with less, so it's going to slow down less. It's going to be harder to stop. However, because the 22 pounds of force that takes to push them down, softer material is just going to be right back out again. It's only really good through hard mediums like bone. So you're still going to lose penetration going through flesh compared to something like this, with a fixed blade that's less than 1 inch, 7/8 inches wide. But let's measure that just to see. All right, guys, pretty vicious looking. You can really see that grind is pretty nice. It's not a curved blade, which I'm a little bummed about, but then at the same time, a straight edge like that is narrower. So, I mean, you can always get a straight edge narrower than you could a curved edge, So, whatever. Pros and cons, right? Let's try some sharpness here. That's doing pretty well. Oh yeah, that's sharp. How about those bleeders though? Oh yeah. Look at that. Lifetime guaranteed replacement. No questions asked. I even looked it up on their website. If you lose this or break it or whatever, just right back. I mean, they want you to stay loyal, and from what I've tested, they produce pretty good product. So here we're looking at 86 grains, so pretty much right at what they said it was. Just pull the blade out. Pretty simple. Looks like you can just replace the main blade, not the bleeder blade, but you can always resharpen it. So there's that. All right, let's get some measurements. Yeah, just under 3/4 inch. Barely over. So the main blade is just a hair over 3/4 inch, and the bleeder blade is just a hair under 3/4 inch. Let's go put this through some pumpkins, shall we? It's spinning out all right. caught up on the fletchings. Are you kidding me? Second one. Oh yeah. Let's do one more. Definitely not what I expected. We are turning these pumpkins around, so we're trying not to shoot through the same hole. We made it through. Let's go get the 35-pound compound, shall we? Just curious if we're losing a lot of energy on any shaft deflection. See if a 35-pound compound going more straight, if it'll shoot it more straight, and it'll make up the difference with 30-pound less draw weight. No, didn't even make it out. Right, we're gonna try it again with the recurve. There we go. Shaft was definitely pretty stiff. Still got a pretty good flight out of it though. We should try it with the smaller diameter. Smaller diameter broadhead, smaller diameter shaft, see what happens. We definitely stuck in pretty good though, so probably that much into the target. So the recurve is definitely out penetrating that compound. But I did notice that the flight is a little less consistent. Let's go bring out a weaker spined shaft, but a smaller diameter shaft with a smaller diameter broadhead, see what happens. Wow. Oh, wow. That far into the pumpkin. Let's try it again though, because hard to tell where I hit. Oh, wow. Lights out, guys. Smaller diameter head really reduces that resistance, friction, just so much less resistance going through. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we poked out the foam target too. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Wow. Got some penetration right there. Again, these are small tests, short range. I mean, however, I have heard that recurve bows are better. Short distance, low FOC. If you're going to shoot short distance, use a recurve with low FOC, you get better results. That's what I've heard from some of the arrow experts. Doors from Fire Knock has got some stuff on that. Pretty good information out there. But from what I've tested, short distance, man, that small diameter head, small diameter shaft, can't really beat it. The recurve's really putting those out pretty well, I must say. Now, would you hunt with this? Probably shouldn't. You're not going to get much of a blood show. But as far as penetration goes,